In the northwest of the UK, the Addison group of companies is setting new standards in sustainable manufacturing.
We think it's important for the environment to reduce our impacts and our CO2 productions and cut that down. We think is the right thing to do.
Undertaking your own business activities, wanting to become sustainable yourself in your operations and not at the expense of the communities around you has been really important to us.
We spoke to the leadership team to discover how they've achieved success on their journey so far.
On our sustainability journey, we've found the need to engage with sustainability partners because as a business our size, family run, it's important for us to understand and go on the journey properly.
The second reason is that our customers are pushing us and driving us in this way.
The directors have been instrumental in driving the company's ESG strategy.
I think it's vitally important that we concentrate on all aspects of our ESG. All of our customers at the minute are concentrating on their ESG and their requirements are being flown down into the supply chain.
Mark Verdon highlights the essential role ESG plays in Addison's journey to align with their customers' expectations. A key initiative in Addison's sustainability efforts is the adoption of renewable energy technologies, including a groundbreaking solar wall.
You can see for yourselves the solar wall is quite an impactful installation. I think it gives people reassurance in the fact that we're investing in that particular technology, we're investing in that particular route forward as we grow.
Over the last couple of years, we're starting to see a massive benefit and cost impact, which also affects our bottom line. It has had a massive impact on our ability to reduce our costs.
On our solar roofs, we're getting about a 5-year return on investment payback, and on the solar wall, it's going to be about 7 years. So it made the decision very simple for us.
Addison's commitment to renewable energy began over a decade ago.
The solar wall, it's one of the initiatives we've undertaken. Addison wants to have the very first net zero manufacturing facility in the UK.
Marcus has been championing green initiatives for Addison for some time now.
Probably been an early adopter in terms of sustainability. So 14 years ago we had our first solar installation on our roof. 8 years ago we were driving our first electric vehicles. We've got a fleet of electric vans, and it's a progression along that journey.
The team at Addison have even gone as far as creating their own bespoke heat recovery system.
We've implemented, designed and installed a heat recovery system in our stores area, which allows us to take the residual heat from our compressors and renew that energy to heat our stores facility.
By leading the charge toward net zero, they're not only transforming their business, but also inspiring an entire industry to follow.
Being net zero is very important to the company. We feel we've got an obligation to, in terms of the CO2 output and what we do for the environment and the planet. And whilst Addison will make a minuscule impact on that, we feel as though we can influence others within the supply chains. Companies are looking to see what Addisons are doing. And, if we can share our knowledge and experiences, we think we can have a broader impact. Addisons want to be the first manufacturing facility in the UK to be net zero. That's a really important goal for us. We're on course to do that, and between the months of May and September, the business isn't actually using any bought-in electricity. We've got full self-generation.
Their measured achievements are gaining recognition on a global scale, inspiring other businesses to follow their lead.
We've worked quite competently through your science-based targets or, looking at UN sustainable goals and making sure we align to a number of those and making business decisions with that in mind. Currently, I think we're in our 3rd year of being measured for EcoVadis, and we're up in the Silver Plus level now at the top 15% SMEs. And then also for Addison Precision in particular, the JOSCAR accreditation route to measure our ESG position. In that one, we've come out in the top 5%. Having those measurements and seeing it in a real system that's also measuring other SMEs, and it again kind of clarifies our belief and understanding that we're ahead of a lot of SMEs and doing very well in it. That's really good for us, but it allows us to be able to share the best practice we've found and also to facilitate introductions to some of the sustainability partners that we've used.
Even from a position of strength, this is just the beginning for Addison. The team are exploring all avenues of renewable technologies whilst ensuring their efforts and findings are accessible to their peers.
We want to have our facility fully net zero in as short as time as possible, beating all targets that have been set by the government and other bodies. We've got power factor correction that we're looking at. We're looking at voltage optimization. We're also looking at a solar carport.
It's clear that deliberate leadership has allowed Addison to place itself in the strongest possible position in their supply chain.
There's a lot of focus now on businesses, particularly addressing their sustainability and social values side of things. So we've found that making sure that within the business there's somebody with a dedicated role looking after this. So although it's everybody's responsibility ultimately, we've got director level input, CEO level, so that buy-in is already there from above.
At Addison Group of Companies, sustainability is more than a corporate strategy. It's a shared commitment to a better future. Guided by leaders like Marcus, Sophie and Mark, they prove that innovation and responsibility go hand in hand.